Welcome to Deloitte Tax Challenge 2026, where aspiring tax professionals transform theory into impactful real-world solutions. Powered by Deloitte global network of more than 44,000 tax experts across 169 countries, this challenge reflects the firm's commitment to integrate tech-enabled international tax advisory. And this is Taxify team members.
Our team is excited to take on this challenge, driven by a shared passion for solving complex issues and gaining hands-on exposure to solving international tax matters.
This is more than a competition to us.
It's an opportunity to push our boundaries,
refine our problem-solving abilities,
and learn directly from some of the best minds in the industry.
Through this journey, we aim to close the gap between academic and industry knowledge with practical insights, demonstrating what it truly takes to excel at the highest level. The international tax landscape is facing significant changes and disruption. According to the Deloitte 2025 Global Tax Policy Survey, there is an increasing number of businesses expect transition toward digitalized tax administration. However, half of them already expect increased complexity under PEPS Pillars 2.0. Sustainability is another growing priority, with EU carbon border adjustment mechanism being one of the top concerns, reflected through the high business expected to be affected. Moreover, we are attracted to the international taxation's evolving role in global economies, especially with the rising data-driven strategies. With 24% of firms plan to implement ERP system within the next 12 months, and 37% of firms have fully implemented tax monitoring tools. Therefore, we aim to become international tax advisors who could solve these challenges, equipping business to stay compliant, transparent, and competitive. And as accounting, auditing, and finance major, we bring analytical precision, adaptability, and collaborative problem-solving skill, the essential traits of a professional tax advisor. Through this challenge, we aim to build expertise aligned with Deloitte's global leadership in tax technology, ESG advisory, and international tax reform, with the ultimate goal of launching careers in tax consulting at top firms like Deloitte.
Today, taxation has evolved from a simple year-end obligation into a strategic element that can affect company growth, capital allocation, and risk management. While many businesses see taxes as a financial burden and an administrative challenge, inadequate planning can undermine profit, trigger audit, and hinder growth. As regulation evolve across jurisdictions, such as Vietnam's adoption of OECD Global Minimum Tax Standard, companies must reassess their investment structure to ensure the compliance. The increasing complexity of tax issues, such as digital economy, taxation, and environmental levies adds to this challenge. So, in this landscape, a well-designed tax strategy can create value, reduce risk, and enhance profitability. Forward thinking incorporates tax consideration into their decision, viewing it as a competitive advantage.
Tax play a key role in business, affecting both compliance and strategy. A recent example in Vietnam is the Reno 70, 20, and 25 issued by the Vietnamese government to strengthen the use and management of e-invoice. This creates a high demand for tax consulting service, especially for small and medium-sized businesses that need help to follow the new rule properly. However, taxation today faces many global challenges. Digital business operate across borders, making it hard to decide where profits should be taxed. Transparency is still a complex issue. Also, new policies like ESG rule and the global minimum tax (GMT) are pushing countries to change their system to keep a fair tax environment while still adjusting investment.
As a thriving organization lasting more than 175 years with over 415,000 dedicated individuals in an effort to drive economic, social, and sustainable progress, Deloitte has pursued the purpose of making an impact that matters its clients, its people, and society. Ignited by its commitment, Deloitte has also led the way, served integrity, taken care of each other, and foster inclusion. In taxation, it's also pioneered in advising and implementing tech analytics with Omnia GenAI and Cloud Agnostic AI Factory. Alongside providing global survey, shaping PEPS, OECD policy, and incentivizing ESG integration, practically, Deloitte has alleviated real-world tech obstacles and transformations. Tech is still widely understood as a burden for businesses. However, for Deloitte, services at ISDR, IMA, VCA IES has empowered its clients to not only ensure legal compliance, but also stay ahead of global and domestic tax transformations. Therefore, we firmly believe that during a landscape marked by macroeconomic volatilities and escalating demand for sustainability, a proper understanding of tax coupled with bold and forward-looking strategies could unlock immense impact not only for the enterprise, but for the society as a whole. The Deloitte Tax Challenge represents an ideal standing point for that journey, a journey for creating lasting value. It's a path that we are proud to work, ready, and honored to contribute, even in the smallest of ways, to creating a future where tax become a driver of innovation and positive change. So, Taxify,
Say bye to Tax Challenge.